So there's a lot of data here, and it's easy to miscount. It really is. So one thing to understand, another thing is making silly mistakes. So when I did this earlier, this is what I did. I'd say the state name aloud. That way I knew which to do next. So, okay, Alaska or AL. Actually, wait, that might be Alabama. Yeah. Okay, AL. All right, then AK. Right. Then AZ. Right. And then AR. So that's what I would do. And that way I knew where to go next because I said the two letters out loud. For me, that helps me focus. That's what I would do. But I'm going to just tell you what you should have gotten. I won't bother you with doing that 50 times because we got 50 states. So you should get one only in the first three groups. And then in the 400 to 449 group, you should have gotten 8. And from 450 to 499, you should have gotten 13. And then from 500 to 549, should have gotten 19. And then from 550 to 600, you should have gotten 7. That's what you should get. This is called a frequency table. And if we're going to make a histogram to represent the data we're analyzing, first we got to create a frequency table. How we create the frequency table is up to us, really. So we decided to go by 50s. We started with a number less than the smallest number, added 50 all the way down. And then once we got to the place where we would have a number bigger than the largest number, we put that in the last category. So I didn't create another category with 600. I ended the 600 in the last category. And then we just go back up and create the end of the interval, one less than the number in the next group. And then you can go ahead and do this. All right, now when you make your frequency, your histogram, since we're only starting at 250, what people do is they put like a little break here and then say, okay, 250. We don't have anything less than 250, so there's no need to wait to go way over here to do that. So we just put like a little break there. And then we can just go ahead and mark these off like we did when we added 50 on the way down. Okay? Now, if you wanted to put the intervals underneath each little bar, like was done for the score intervals, that's okay. Or you could write the intervals like was done for the heights of the black trees. And that's what I'm doing with the histogram here. Okay, and then over here you have, depending on how you want to go, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Since the largest frequency was 19, okay, and then we can do the height of our bars. So all of these first three are 1s. And then we got the 8, so that would be right about here. And then we got the 13, and that would be right about here. And then we got the 19, and that would be right about here. And then we got the 7, and that would be right about there. And so this is the histogram. And this would be the frequencies. Okay? All right, well, that's all we got for today. And the homework is not quite as involved as what you have here. The homework's going to be less demanding than what we actually did in class today.